Hey guys, October 3rd, I'm in Chicago working for a new job. I work for a vegan restaurant group that's opening, or actually just opened, a restaurant in Washington, D.C. So I'm here in Chicago where I've been for the last 5 weeks training for this company, and I'll be going back in about a week to Washington, D.C. to take on my post as assistant manager of this new restaurant that just opened. Haven't made a video in a while because I've been working really hard, and I just wanted to show you what I'm planning to eat for a typical day's worth of food. Tomorrow is a bit of a different day because I actually have 2 days off in a row, so I'm going to see my aunt and my grandparents in Michigan. So I'm taking a 5-hour train after work and going for one night, 2 days, and I'll be back to work on Tuesday. So just wanted to show you what I'm going to be eating for a typical day's worth of food tomorrow, which will include my breakfast and my food on the train, 5-hour train. So I'm getting up at 6 in the morning, actually a little before then, around 5:45, and I'm going to eat breakfast then, and then I get to work for 7 o'clock is the beginning of work, and so I will eat maybe an early type of lunch, like around 11-ish, and then I'll probably eat something as well around 4 p.m., and then obviously something like 7 once I'm on the train. My train's at 6. So I'll just walk you through what I'm going to eat. Peace. 1 second. Okay, so here we are. This is the food that I just went out and bought. One of the main staples tomorrow is going to be this spinach. That's 5 ounces. It's about a third of a pound of spinach, which it's the same size as one of those plastic clamshell boxes. That's kind of a bulk. The greens are really the bulk, and I'm focusing on nutrient density as well as the macronutrition that I need. So the micronutrition is the nutrient density, and the macronutrition that I need is my ratio of carbs to proteins to fats. And I say my ratio because everybody's a little bit different depending on their genetic predisposition and to things like diabetes and their blood type. There's a lot of different factors. You can learn more about that in Gabriel Cousins' book called what's it called? It's not, well, his second book is called Spiritual Nutrition. His first book is called Conscious Eating. You can learn more about the different types. So I have my broccoli microgreens organic, and I have my kale microgreens organic. That's the live source antioxidants and also lots of nutrients. When I can't get fresh organic juice that has been unprocessed, I get something like this. This is because I'll be traveling. So it's the Suja 12 Essentials. And I like this one because there's no apple in it. So it's completely low glycemic. And then I can permit myself other sources of carbs like Hail Marys, etc. So 2 of these. I love these because in my book, these are better than drinking bottles of water. They were actually on sale at Whole Foods, so I think they were only like $5.99, which is pretty cheap. And I say it's like drinking water because it's basically water that's been filtered through vegetables. It's not like sugar water because there's no pineapple or apple or anything like that. It's just kale, chard, parsley, collards, lemon, celery, cucumber, ginger, romaine, green leaf lettuce, spinach, and there is a little bit of water in there. So this is an amazing, amazing juice if you don't have time to juice yourself, or if you don't have access to an unprocessed juice like this one. That being said, I wouldn't have this be your fundamental source of juice. you should really be either juicing yourself or buying juice that is raw and unprocessed, like this one. This one, I like this one. It's from a juice bar that just opened called the High Vibe here in Chicago. They're actually right across the street from where I live, and I go there almost every day. So this skinny jeans that they have, you see, is grapefruit, green apple, lemon, jalapeno, basil, and ginger. So it's actually pretty low glycemic because the citrus is really good for you. And it's spicy. The ginger, the jalapeno is super spicy, but it's full of antioxidants and micronutrients, like the basil, ginger, jalapeno peppers are one of the highest sources of antioxidants. So a lot of phytonutrients in here. What else do I have? I have a kombucha, ginger kombucha. Awesome. Then these crackers I really like. They are not organic, but they're super delicious. I think, or maybe there's a lot of organic in them. Hold on. Maybe they're just not certified organic. Let's see, they have kamut, flax, tomato, onion, orange juice, lemon juice. So it's a lot of fiber, should be, let's see. 6 grams of fiber, 24% of your daily fiber just in these 2 ounces of crackers. Wow. So that's, I got these actually just because it's like my guilty pleasure. They taste amazing, but they're also pretty damn good for you. Better than fucking Doritos. So then I have Hail Marys, and these are my treat. They are a little sweet treat. They're sweetened with organic palm sugar, which means coconut sugar. So coconut sugar is lower glycemic as cane sugar, meaning it will not spike your blood sugar as much. I believe it's about 60 glycemic load versus 100 for cane sugar, something like that. So it's like 60% as much of a spike for the same amount of sweetness as cane sugar would be. I believe that's what it is. This one, a lot of good stuff in here. Actually also 32% of your daily fiber recommended. And there, I got this strawberry one because it probably has a little bit more antioxidants from those strawberries as well. What else? I don't know if I'm going to eat all of these 4 apples and 3 bananas. I got them just because I have a 5-hour train trip, so depending on what I'm doing, if I'm reading a book and it's requiring a lot of brain energy, I might want some more carbs. These are simple sugars, but I'm just playing out the idea with, that's the macronutrition. I'm a person who needs more carbs in my diet, and so here's more sugar if I need it, because I'm always going to eat until I'm full. So if I'm hungry and I want food, I'm going to eat, and that's why I bought these 3 bananas. Ooh, look at that one, looks nice and ripe. And these 4 apples. Apple season is in full force. These apples were $1.97 a pound, which, let's see how much that is. Basically, I went into Whole Foods like last week and apples were $5 a pound in Chicago, if you'll believe it, organic apples. And these apples were $1.97 a pound, so it was $3.50 for 4 apples. Awesome deal. Awesome deal. Another little secret thing I have that this is like a snack for me. This is an amazing raw food place in Chicago. They're, from what I understand, while they do use a lot of organic stuff, they're not by any means 100% organic. And so that's one thing to be wary of. But this is a cookie with almonds, coconut butter, date powder, raw oats, goji berries, hazelnuts, cacao nibs, lemon Himalayan salt, and pure vanilla. So this is an awesome snack that is just like, tastes amazing, really good for you. One of the best cookies I've ever had. Like seriously, it's amazing. It tastes good, makes me feel good, sustainable energy. This is an awesome product. I love this one. Sneak peek in my fridge. I haven't cleaned it out. I have an empty bag of apples, some other thing from this raw food place like raw couscous, the juice from this place called Real Good Juice Co. Really like their juices. This one I didn't like so much. Don't know why. What else do I have? Coconut milk. Pumpkin pie, 'tis the season. You know, raw pumpkin pie with figs, sweetened with figs. How awesome is that? From Raw as well. And that is it. So that is my food for tomorrow, and that's what I eat to make me feel good. So it's a little bit of commitment, it's a little bit of dedication, but it's not any work. For me, it's a lot of fun. I love eating like this, and it makes me feel good. So the benefit is really connected to the action. There's no reason I wouldn't take this action because I'm certain that I'll receive the results. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. Make sure if you watch this on YouTube, check out my blog, www.awesomeveganblog.com. And if you're on YouTube, consider subscribing and leave a comment. Would love to hear from you. Take care.